Welcome to NFL Uncorked. I'm Lakisha Wesseling, and I've got a lot of stuff to tell you guys about today. We've got QBs that were starters going to injured reserve, seasons being over. We've got QBs that were starters coming back, taking their starting role from the backup QB. We've got players that are getting cut after going on rants on Twitter. A hot mess. We've got the Chargers speaking out after a report about them possibly moving to London, plus more, so let's just get right into it. Top storyline number one, Minshew out, Foles in. Nick Foles has regained his job as the Jaguars starting quarterback. Nick Foles broke his collarbone in the first quarter of week 1, and then Gardner Minshew came in, and he's been starting ever since. But Foles is the former Super Bowl MVP, so you can't not play him. You have to see, where he's gonna go, like how good he's gonna do. Like this is the right decision, because the Jaguars paid Nick Foles $88 million on a 4-year contract. So you got to see what Nick Foles can do with the Jaguars now, because this is the reason why you signed him. Minshew Mania, it was fun while it lasted. This is a good thing though. The Jaguars have a great backup QB if something were to happen, because as you can see this year, QBs are just dropping like flies, so you have to have a solid backup. So I'm sad that Minshew Mania is over. Like, keep the mustaches going, keep it coming, because it's just great energy. And let's see what Nick Foles can do. Okay. Top storyline number 2, Cam Newton was placed on injured reserve. The Panthers quarterback season is over, and perhaps maybe his time in Carolina too. His foot injury has kept the former MVP on the sideline since week 1. Now, he recently went to Green Bay to see Dr. Robert Anderson, who is an ankle and foot specialist, to see what's going on with his foot. Like, why isn't it healing fast enough, and why isn't it healing properly? Now, Ian Rappaport has reported that surgery has not been recommended and is not on the table right now, but who knows what this means for Cam Newton. So Kyle Allen is a starter for the remaining of the season, and he's 5-1 right now. So keep this train going. Christian McCaffrey's helping him out. Like, who knows what this means for the Panthers, because Cam has a year remaining on his deal and is due $19.1 million next year with a salary cap hit of $21.1 million. But listen to this. Newton's $19.1 million is not guaranteed, so the Panthers would endure just $2 million in dead money if they decide to release him. So who knows what happens now? This is a big decision for the Panthers. Cam is he's one of those guys that you can't really replace, but he's been injured so many times lately that if Kyle Allen is your guy, then this would save them a lot of money. But I don't know. I personally would love for Cam to go to some place like the Bears. So we'll just see. So good luck. Top storyline number 3, the Seahawks claim Josh Gordon. The Patriots released the wideout, and then Seattle claimed him off the waiver wire the very next day. So this is where it gets a little confusing. Gordon suffered a lower leg injury in week 6, and the Patriots moved him to IR, and then they released him. But he's passed his physical with the Seahawks, and Coach Pete Carroll said he's ready to go. So he's going to be playing this week in Monday night's game against the undefeated 49ers. So that's going to be a great game, and we'll see how he's going to do, because this is huge for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson gets another freaking weapon. NFC West is lit right now. It is just, competition is just real. Top storyline number 4. Chargers owner rips the London report. Dean Spanos denied reports about a possible move to London. Quote saying, "It's totally effing bull. Beep. Okay, we're not moving to London." He was throwing out all sorts of F-bombs and just basically saying like this is not true. Even the NFL released a statement saying like there's no substance whatsoever to this report. It's crazy, because London, eventually there's going to be a team there. I don't know when it's going to happen, but there's all these like big pieces that need to happen for it to work. But the fans out there, like, they're filling up stadiums. Like, They love all the different teams that go out there. Like, they just, it's a huge fan base that they deserve a team. So who knows how this is going to go. But right now, Chargers is saying, no. LA is where they want to be and where they're going to be staying. Stay tuned. Top storyline number 5. Browns cut Jermaine Whitehead. The safety had a horrible game in their loss to the Broncos. He was wearing a brace on his left hand and he was missing several key tackles. So, what happens next? The Twitter trolls, they come after you. Come after you so hard behind that keyboard. But I don't know what he was thinking, because he came back at them threatening. It's just, let me read some of this. Let me read some of this for you. So he's talking about wanting to fight people, calling people crackers, all sorts of stuff. Like, there has to be like a social media 101 at the beginning of the season that tells people, you know, this is how you should act on Twitter. Like, you're, you know, a public figure. This is how you have to, you know, you just can't go off popping and threatening people and talking about, you know, what, meet me at this address because I'm gonna whoop your ass. No. So the Browns cut him. They released this statement. Jermaine Whitehead's social media posts following today's game were totally unacceptable and highly inappropriate. We immediately spoke with Jermaine upon learning of these comments. The Browns in no way condone that type of language or behavior. The matter will be further addressed internally. Next day, he was cut. And then he released an apology on Instagram saying that, you know, he's sorry and, you know, he shouldn't have went about, you know, his frustrations that way. I don't know if he'll get picked up by another team, but if not, like, this is, yeah. Because now, the Twitter trolls, you let them win. They made you lose your freaking job. Like, you just, it's, social media these days, I know I'm happy that it was not around when I was in high school, grade school, elementary school, all that stuff, because it's just, it gets to you. But, man, sorry, dude. You live and you learn. You know what time it is. Fashion hit or a miss. Oh, yeah. Let me take a sip right quick. So this week's fashion hit, have to give it a Tom Brady-o. Take a look at this outfit. Jacket is looking so smooth and soft. Like, he looks like $1,000,000. GQ magazine cover, ready to go. Shoes on point. Suit fitted. I love the whole style, especially like the coat, pops, bag, everything. Giselle, keep doing what you're doing, boo, because Tom his dress and his style just keeps getting better and better each year. All right, this week's fashion miss. Woo-wee! This picture went viral. That's how bad it was. Take a look at this. This is Baker Mayfield in a press conference after their loss to the Broncos, looking like an absolute struggle bus. Why is he dressed like he's about to rob Macaulay Culkin's house? Like, if you've seen Home Alone, he really does look like the robbers, which was hilarious. Everybody was saying all sorts of different crazy things because of what he looked like. Because at the beginning of the season, you know, he's on the cover of, you know, ESPN magazine with his beard looking all, you know, suave and whatnot. And now it looks like, you know, he smokes a pack of cigarettes a day and has like 6 kids and is divorced or something like that. The funny thing is, actor Macaulay Culkin even got in on the joke and said, I'm ready for you, Baker Mayfield. Come at me, bro. And if you've seen the movie, you know that there's, you know, he booby traps the house with paint and whatnot. So that's a fun touch. So sorry that you're the miss this week, Baker Mayfield, but thanks for the laughs. Let's talk about wine. Sipping on a Chardonnay this time, another can. This is from Porch Founder. I have to read this because I love this on the back of the can. Don't let your glass hold you back. Our premium wine ensures you will no longer have to waste time searching for cups or a corkscrew. Heading to the beach, pool, lake, or campgrounds where glass is banned? No problem. Porch Pounder has you covered. Think outside the bottle. Drink it because you can. Oh, that's just so good. I said porch founder earlier. Porch pounder. A Chardonnay. It's not bad. It's not as buttery as a lot of Chardonnays, and I like mine a little more on the buttery side sometimes, but this is nice and refreshing. More of a citrus vibe to it. Like a nice basic white wine. So there you go with the wine. Thank you so much for watching this week. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.